Evacuation orders do still remain in effect at this hour. The areas highlighted red, those are where evacuation orders are, and yellow indicates evacuation warnings. Now you can see the close proximity to Clear Lake. There is an evacuation center at Kelseyville High School. CAL FIRE says you want to look out for several road closures in that area. Let's go to Lake County now, where KRON 4's Gayle is standing by with the latest on this firefight this evening. Hello, Gayle.
Well, good evening, Grant and Vicki. The fire so far has destroyed and damaged dozens of structures here. Now, the forward progress has stopped, but it is nowhere near being contained. We do know one woman was injured, but we don't know the extent of her injuries, but she was treated immediately. Here's how the fire looked earlier. This is video of homes burning along Dam Road here in Lower Lake. The call came in just before 1 this afternoon, and firefighters were up against huge flames, high winds, and that dry fuel just feeding that fire. A huge response from over in the North Bay came all the way here, and along with several Clear Lake and Lower Lake and Lake County, they all helped. We had the latest update from firefighters about 8 o'clock, and this is what they had to say.
On scene had extreme fire behavior, extreme spotting, had multiple resources come in, been actively fighting it for several hours now, had a lot of resources come in. We have dozens of structures that have been confirmed damaged and destroyed. Same with vehicles. We've got shelters set up.
Evacuate over 1,600 people under mandatory evacuations, and we have another 800 people that are under evacuation warnings. We've established an evacuation shelter at Kelseyville High School. We've had several people that have already registered and are in place over there.
And we do know that at least 2 mobile home parks were impacted in this fire, but the cause is under investigation. Right now, it has scorched about 80+ acres, and it's about 20% containment, and they're really hoping they get the upper hand overnight. But it will take days before some people can come home. A lot of fire crews out in around this area that are just trimming debris and protecting structures. Live in Lower Lake, Gayle Ong, KRON 4 News.
Thank you, Gayle. One of the areas hardest hit by this cache fire so far is off Dam Road, just north of Lower Lake High School. That is where flames wiped out Cache Creek Mobile Home Estates. KRON 4's Taylor Bisacky, she's been following this damage for us and joins us now live with more from the newsroom. Taylor.
Well, firefighters say this fire ripped through the area so fast that several dozen homes were reduced to rubble just within a couple hours. While the fires only burned about 80 acres, the damage impacts many more families living nearby in a dense mobile home park.
The cache fire ripped through several dozen homes on Wednesday, leaving behind debris and rubble. Most of the destruction here at Cache Creek Mobile Home Estates off Dam Road in Clear Lake.
Probably closer to 4 dozen or maybe even more homes, but yeah, this thing took off quick with the red flag warning conditions. We had some wind gusts through the area. The wind's still gusting every so often here. So you dry vegetation. We're dealing with the effects of the drought up here. It's just a tinderbox up here with the drought and all the vegetation that's going on up here. This fire spread really quick.
Several residents hosing down the dry creek bed of Cache Creek stayed behind on Wednesday, doing whatever they could to stop the movement of this fire. Lake County Sheriff Brian Martin was also on scene at the mobile home park, assessing the damage and checking for any injuries.
We have one confirmed civilian injury. Somebody had some significant burns. They had to get transported out of the area for treatment. Right now, we don't have any reports of any missing persons, which is a good sign at this point. However, this mobile home park behind me is completely destroyed. Several of the other homes are completely destroyed. We're going to be going through here and conducting a search to make sure that nobody, in fact, was injured or killed during this fire. We're hoping that we come out with a good outcome, but it's too early to say right now.
The sheriff's office says that their deputies and firefighters will be out there all night monitoring hot spots, assessing the damage, and also making sure that looters stay away. For now, we're live in the newsroom. I'm Taylor Bisacky reporting. Back to you.